Education is considered a fundamental pillar in the development of humanity. It contributes to transferring knowledge and values from one generation to another. This ensures the continuity and progress of civilizations. Since ancient times, humankind has strived to teach their children the skills and values necessary for life. Whether through oral education or through observation and imitation. The concept of organized education dates back to ancient civilizations. In ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, schools were established to teach writing and reading on clay tablets. In ancient Greece, academies emerged that offered lessons in philosophy and sciences. As for China, schools were established to teach Confucian philosophy. These early educational institutions laid the foundations for modern education systems. Popular proverbs reflect society's views on the importance of education. The Arabic proverb says, "He who does not learn in his youth will not progress in his old age." This reflects the importance of early learning in a person's life. In Japanese culture, it is said, "A few drops of water can make a stream." This refers to the idea that small educational efforts can lead to significant results in the long run. With the first rays of dawn, the coastal district of Ahwar in Abyan Governorate awakens to the melodies of enchanting nature. The chirping of birds harmonizes with the roar of the sea. The gentle breeze carries the fragrance of the sea and the land. As the sun begins to scatter its golden rays over the soft sands and lush fields, as if it is sending a message of hope for a new day. Ahwar is one of the districts with a deep-rooted history in Abyan Governorate. Its name traces back to the linguistic root hoa, which means the intense whiteness of the eye within its blackness. It is a characteristic used to describe beauty and elegance. Ahwar is distinguished by its unique geographical location, as it is located in the southeast of Abyan Governorate, which has made it a center for trade and culture throughout the ages. It is also renowned for its leadership in knowledge, culture, and enlightenment.
هكذا تحكي الصورة في مديرية أحور بمحافظة أبين من خلال إحياء عادة الشويلاء أو ما تعرف في أماكن أخرى بالشعبانية.
One of the most prominent cultural landmarks in Ahwar is the Al-Mashhu Museum, which houses many historical manuscripts and artifacts from ancient Abyan life. Ahwar has given birth to men who carried the torches of knowledge and guidance, and they were beacons of thought and preaching. Among the most notable is Al-Habib Abu Bakr al-Adani bin Ali al-Mashhu. He was born in Ahwar in the year 1366 AH 1947 AD. He was a distinguished Islamic scholar and thinker. Every morning, children wake up early. They carry their bags full of books and dreams, and head to schools in pursuit of knowledge. In some places, students go at different times according to the study system. But the goal is the same: learning and building the future. These children who walk this path, even though their school is far, that does not stop them from going every day. They walk steadily, unconcerned with the distance, because they know that knowledge is worth the effort. That's how it is with what you love, no matter how hard or far it is. You will continue without retreat, because passion makes the road shorter and the fatigue lighter. These children go to their school every day, despite the long distance and the difficult road. Sad Fouad School, located in the village of Sad Fouad in Ahwar district, established in 2004. It includes first, second, and third primary grades. At its establishment, the school was equipped with everything new: chairs, windows, doors, and the office where books were stored. It was a real school in every sense. It graduated many generations when everything was in its proper place. But over time, the windows were broken, the blackboards were damaged, and the doors were removed. The office that used to store books turned into a place for torn books. Despite the neglect and deterioration of Sad Fouad School, the students from the same village continue to attend. Some students from neighboring villages even come despite the distance. Despite the lack of books, and some students worrying about missing essential supplies, such as notebooks, pens, or even suitable bags, their desire to learn remains strong. The school has only 3 volunteer teachers, but they do their best despite the difficult conditions, to give students the opportunity for education that they eagerly seek. This school is like many schools we may see in similar places. It taught us an important lesson. The first lesson we learned is that human nature values everything beautiful and new at the beginning, but over time, interest begins to fade and is replaced by boredom. When this school was established, it was the center of attention, but over time, this interest began to decline. This is a lesson from real life, where many things face neglect after a period of attention. The other lesson we learned is that we don't necessarily need to have everything to achieve our goals. Just as this school endured despite its conditions, and found students who continue to come, determination and perseverance are what keep a person moving forward even in the toughest circumstances. In mathematics, equations are not complete until the unknown is found. Even though equations may seem incomplete or complicated at first, every part of them leads to the solution in the end. It's to keep searching for the solution, even if the equation is difficult. In history, the pyramids have stood tall for thousands of years. The lesson is in the determination behind every achievement, not just in the tools and materials used. In physics, the electron, despite its tiny size, is the secret of the electricity that lights up the world. The lesson is that size does not determine impact. Even the smallest things can hold great power and create big changes. In medicine, the first surgery was based on experimentation. The lesson is that experimentation and learning from mistakes are essential to the advancement of science. In chemistry, the interaction between atoms creates new molecules. The lesson is that small changes can lead to big results. The crescent moon starts weak and then becomes full. A small spark is what ignites a great fire. This is how life works. If you don't love what you do, you won't continue it. And if you don't continue, you won't reach your goal. But the secret is not in forcing yourself. It is in choosing the path that suits you, the dream that resembles you, the work where you find yourself. Don't blame the circumstances. And don't use the environment as an excuse. Because the real obstacle is not what surrounds you, what is within you.
I'm so tired of being